All right, don't mind my camera. I look fucking insane. Uncle Man, Ferg, and the casual unk. Did my laptop just die? I think my laptop just died. Oh, it just died on me. Wow, good way to start out our fucking show. All right, so Ferg
Yeah.
and the casual unk. My laptop is dead, so I can't see the fucking card. Uh, so I'm just gonna, I don't know. Ferg, you're gonna have to start it out while I try to
Yeah,
fix
we'll
this
start
shit.
it out. First fight of the night. It's the Dyer versus Elise Reed. Women's fighters. To be honest, I don't know too much about them. I've heard of Elise Reed. Chanel, I've never really heard of. Never really tapped into her work. Um, just off first glance here, Dyer is a massive favorite. Um, Record's
Ah,
better. She's 7-1. Elise Reed is 8-5.
mm.
See what their last fights were looking like. Elise Reed lost to Left Hook in her last fight from Gomez, and Dyer's coming off of a win via knees and punches. Do not know the chick. Just
Mm-hmm.
gonna go with Dyer. I'm not gonna put too much thought into it.
Wow. I had to make sure my light was on. I don't know either one of them. I that's the first time I've seen them. Yeah, I have no horse in this race, so I'm just going to say it's going decision.
Yeah, I'd say a decision for Dyer. Not really a fight I'm too excited to talk about and break down and get into
Yeah, we
the
know.
X's and O's of this one.
We know. We know.
Uh, but the next one though, McVeigh versus Wes Schultz. If you know ball, you know this is going to be an insane fight.
I don't.
Um, Dude, McVeigh works really well in his clinch. He's a sub guy, but Wes Schultz as well goes for subs.
Mm-hmm.
I think what's really going to set them apart here is, like I said, McVeigh's work in the clinch. In his last fight or the fight before, it was against Rodrigues Dumas, and pretty much
Oh,
that entire fight, if you remember, it was spent in the clinch. It was the white dude with like the really long hair.
they look alike.
Remember? They do. Oh, so you have them up now.
I
Yeah, I
can
mean
see. Yo, fucking
they do
Jackson
look very alike.
McVeigh. He looks like an old painting of like a dude from like the 1600s, like from Italy, like the Renaissance.
Just like the structure of it. Yeah, like the
Yeah,
bone structure.
there's no just him in general. He looks like what Shakespeare would probably look like, modern day Shakespeare. That's just
Let's
me.
see. I mean,
That's just me.
do you,
I don't know.
do you have a pick for this one?
No, because I don't know either one of them. I don't remember.
That's crazy.
I don't.
McVeigh's always in bangers.
I don't know. I don't know. I've probably heard the name, but I don't know either one of them. So I'm gonna say this is going under 2.5 because I got nothing for you.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like both guys are going to be looking for subs where I think this is going to turn into like a clinch and brawl type of fight. So I could see somebody getting chinned. Um, but I think it's going to go all three, and I think McVeigh's just going to win just via just working the clinch, throwing them knees, short shots to the chin, stuff like that. It's really working the pace on him. But Wes Schultz, he's coming off of a win over forget the dude's name. He's an Australian. He works with Izzy a lot. Had a large amount of hype on him, and came in there as a dog and actually got the win. So Wes Schultz is coming off a pretty dope win. McVeigh's coming off a win and two losses before that, I believe. But also the guys he's fighting, I feel like, are a little bit better. With Bruno, he was ranked, and Zachary Reese, who people can talk a little bit of shit on him because he looks like he's sloppy, but he finds a way to win fights. So
Lightweight bout: Gage Young versus Stan Dorso Anvil. Anvil.
Dorsonville.
Dorsonville. I don't fucking know. Don't know these two either. Um, it's a pick 'em. I'm gonna go. I'm going under 2.5. I don't know these cats. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Well, it's Stan's first fight. He just got signed. The one thing I like about him, even though he's 5-0, is four of his five wins come from like a finish. Meanwhile, Gage Young, since we've seen him have a few fights now, He's a decision guy, which isn't really a bad thing. It's just he doesn't show the potential to really finish fights like Stan does. With that being said, I'm just going to trust in Gage Young having the experience and being able to work through bad spots and fights to get a decision win. But I would not count out Stan to find his way to a finish in this one. But I think Gage Young going to get the probably get it over 3 rounds, probably win two, drop one, something like that. I think Stan's going to start hot and just slow down.
See, I just kicked Stan. If you know, you know. Featherweight Marcio Barboza versus Ryan Coos. A minus 800 versus a plus 50, 550. Again, don't know either one of these dudes. I probably heard of their names, but I don't know. Um, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go under 1.5 because I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be real here. I usually know a lot of the fighters, at least I know their names. I do not know these guys. Kus, this is his first fight. I do know that. He just got signed. Barboza, I assume, has been around because he's 18-2, so his record, he's had more fights. I think he's probably had a fight. But yeah, I do not know these guys. Based off the odds, this isn't going to be close. People think Kus is not ready for this. Like you said, he's a plus, what, like 550?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to agree with odds makers just because I don't know ball in this fight. I'm not gonna sit here and cap and pretend I know these guys.
Fuck it. It might be a dog. It might be a dog night.
Could be.
All right, we move up to lightweight. Chris Padilla versus Nasrat Hakaras. Fucking how I ever say your name. Now I know these two. I do. I do know these two. It's a pick 'em. Nasrat always, from when I bet on him, he's always gone to decision. I think he went to decision a couple times. Maybe I'm tweaking. I got him mixed up with somebody else. But I feel like I don't. And Chris, I swear, is this the dude that was like striking? He had like 400 strikes or some shit his last fight. Like he was going off. He just didn't like beat the dude, or this is another black dude that looks like him.
His last fight went to a draw. I was on the Yuri and Olberg
Yes,
card.
yes. He was going like, yeah, he speaks Spanish. Yes, I know him. Yes, I do. Because I remember that fight. I was impressed by him. One, his striking. One, I'm pretty sure he was throwing leg kicks. He was landing leg kicks, and then I forgot he was mixing it up, like going leg and going up. Maybe I'm tweaking and I just remembering someone else, but I remember him. One, because his nickname is Taco. That's exactly why I remember him.
Yeah.
Outside of that, yeah, it's just I remember him. So yeah, I'm gonna go Chris by decision.
Okay, I mean that's a smart take. I mean, I do think Chris has really clean hands. Nazrat as well, though, does have really nice hands. Nazrat has fought a bunch of guys that are really good. He's fought with Dan. He's fought with Bobby Green. He fought with Quillen. All those fights he's lost, but he's also fought higher comp.
OMG, Quillen Saw killed.
Oh my days. Nazrat, think I'm gonna trust in him to get this one done by decision. I just think the boxing's gonna be an even type of slate, and Nazrat, we've seen him run into stuff with kicks. Padilla, from what I remember, he doesn't really throw kicks up high that much. Most we see is
Leg
body
kicks.
and leg kicks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Nazrat, I think I'm gonna trust in him to be able to box his way up to at least win two of these rounds. This is a sick fight, though.
It
I'm
is.
very excited for
I
this
think
one.
I'm excited for this one. So I'm gonna go Chris. Ferg is going Nasrat. So then we move on to the heavyweight. We have Kennedy. Not going to pronounce that Nigerian last
And
name.
Zechiku.
Ezechiku versus Shamil Gaziev.
Shamil the meal deal.
Yes. I am going. I am going Kennedy. I'm gonna go Kennedy.
I agree.
I'm gonna go Kennedy. I'm going under 2.5. Under 2.5 Kennedy. by TKO.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the pick is smart. Gaziv in his last fight, he rushed in and got chinned out bad. I think that was his last fight, right? With who was his last fight? Ran in, got chinned. Brando. Um, yeah. And Kennedy, I do think the reach is going to be a problem. Shamil, he usually will be very aggressive in the first round and then if it reaches round two and three, he just kind of stands at range. And doing that against a guy with this type of reach is just you're just gonna get picked apart. And I just don't see Gaziv being the guy to get him out of there in the first round. Kennedy, I do believe, came up from 205 like a year or two ago, so
Yeah.
he carries that speed over, um, and he's lighter. I really think this fight just comes down to can he make it out of the first round, and I think he can. So I think the reach is going to win him the fight, rounds two and three, probably a decision.
All right, we'll move to the featured prelim. We have Jamal Emmers versus Larian Douglas. Larian Douglas. Or
Larry Ann.
Larian. That's an insane fucking name, but that's neither here nor there. Featured prelim, featherweight. I don't know either one of these cats, so I'm gonna go over 1.5. No dog in this race, so I'm gonna go over 1.5.
Jamal has been that type of guy where I always kind of imagined him as somebody he's not, in the sense that I always thought he was way better than he was. He does find a way to get wins. He's coming off of two wins right now. The Emil win is a pretty good one. It's just whenever he reaches that stage where it's like, okay, you're gonna get a ranked guy, he kind of loses it. So for that reason, I think we're probably gonna see a decision win. I don't think that Emirates really has it in him. Yeah, man. Douglas, I think, only has one fight right now because he came off the contender and then fought with Arosa, and that fight was insane. He was putting together shit that was crazy, just going body, head. Like he was just working them. I was really impressed with it. Then on the contender series, he got him out of there in like 30 seconds. Um, yeah, I just think he's gonna get this one probably by decision. Even though he is a finisher type of guy, I just think that Jamal has the experience to not get put away. But again, I think this one will be close.
All right, main card. Starting off, we have at heavyweight, we have Anthony Wint versus Terrence Chapman. This is an insane odds. I don't know either one of these dudes. It's an insane odds of -1,000 to a +650. So Anthony Wint is the favorite, and the heavy underdog is Chapman. I don't know any one of these cats, but I'm gonna say this is not going to round two. I don't believe. I don't know, but it's not going to round two.
Yeah, so I mean, I know Went just from the Contender Series, and I just remember from that fight, it was really quick. It was a finish. This guy's a freak, dude. Like he's just built. He's just a ball of strength. He's quick. He's explosive. He has power. I do not know his opponent. I think he's some Samoan looking dude, just from the picture. But again, I've never heard of him. He's never had a fight yet. He wasn't even on the Contender Series. So I'm just gonna go with Went. I think he'll get him out of there probably within a minute. To be honest, I don't think it'll be long.
Wow, a minute.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Women's flyweight. Yes, we're going to a women's fight on the card, a main card. We're going. It's Carly Judas versus Jalacia Chavez. Don't know either one of these girls. I think I've heard of Carly. Jalacia or Gisela. I'm not trying to butcher her name. Never heard of her. She is the heavy underdog at +400. Carly is at a -550. I think this is going over 1.5. Again, I don't know either one of them, so I'm not gonna pick it. I'm not gonna pick somebody.
So Judice, I do know. I know. I remember she got some girl with a knee and then put her down with that, and it was pretty impressive. I think that was on Poirier, his retirement card. And since then, I know she has a win over it's Miller. If you remember her, she fought like a week or two ago. She got a win.
Mm.
She'll yeah. Judice, I do know. Her opponent Gisla, I don't know, it's some Brazilian ass name. I do not know this lady. She's a decision fighter. Both of her wins so far come by split decisions. Judice, I think, is gonna put a stamp on it. Probably is gonna. I don't know, cause she does have the power to put these girls out of there. It's just I don't know how this fight's gonna look. I don't know if gonna be on the ground or if it's gonna be a striking fight. If it's a striking fight, I think Judice is gonna land something and get her out of there. Probably some shots to the body to set up a finish. But again, I don't know if this is gonna take place on the ground or not, because I don't know her opponent's game that well.
Mm.
So for that reason, I'll take decision. Uh, yeah. Not really much to talk about here with this one.
We go back to lightweight. We have Markel Medeiros versus Mason Jones. And I know Mason Jones from his last fight versus Sola.
Banger.
That was insane. So I'm going to take Mason Jones. This is going over. I'm gonna say this is going over 1.5. I got Mason Jones by. Ooh, no, this guy. I'm not gonna say. I think he got it by TKO. Probably TKO. Is he known for subs? I don't remember. Oh, he got 3 subs, but mostly knockouts. So I'm gonna go Mason Jones over 1.5.
So I'm gonna agree here. I just think that after that war that he was in, we know he has a chin. Medeiros does have some pop to him, but again, like we know that Jones has a chin. He can take those shots and he can come back after getting stunned. I think Jones is gonna be able to put something together. Like I don't think he's gonna get him out just like a single shot. I think he's gonna need like two or three, like go body head or like jab in with like a hook, just something to put him off and then catch him, like the shot to finish it. But yeah, I agree. I think Jones is gonna get him out of there. I think it's gonna be back and forth fight for the first round, and after that first round, I think we're gonna see a finish pretty soon into the second.
All right, we go to a light heavyweight, making his, I believe, yes, making his UFC light heavyweight debut. RDI, Renier Day Ritter versus Roman Dolizes. Dolizes, I forgot how to pronounce it.
Dolidze.
Dolize. My bad. This fight, I don't, I hate to say it, but both guys been on a slump, especially Roman. But RDR he was projected to be what the middleweight contender for the title.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he
I mean,
just
he was a
slipped.
champ.
Yeah, he just slipped. Well, I'm talking about UFC style. Not UFC style. UFC. The UFC like middleweight. But he slipped. Like I don't know. Like after that, what was that loss that it was just like what the fuck happened? He quit on the
Was it the
stool.
Brendan Allen?
Brendan Allen. After the Brendan Allen went, I don't know what happened to him. Like I don't know. He just wasn't the same after that Brendan Allen fight. Maybe because of the weight cut, he's getting older, and he's a big dude, and cutting weight to light heavyweight isn't doing it for him no more. But yeah, he hasn't looked the same since the Brendan Allen fight. Uh, he said in an interview, "Don't give me Robert Whitaker again." I don't know if you saw that. He said,
I did
"Don't."
see
He
that.
said, "Please don't give me Robert Whitaker again." I don't think he's scared of him. I think he's just annoyed because I think being that light heavyweight, I feel like Bobby would still have the speed advantage against him.
Oh yeah,
So
for sure.
I think he'll just have the size advantage, but trying to strike to set something up against Robert is going to be difficult. So yeah, I I don't think Roman should be a plus 380. I mean not 380, plus 300. My fault. A plus
Hmm.
300. I don't think he should. I think this is a closer fight because Roman can grapple as well. I mean he's not as good grappler as RDR, but I feel like he can still hang with him with grappling. Striking, I'll probably give RDR, but I feel like Roman at a plus 300 is kind of like I Probably like a plus 150, 125 would have been good, and like a minus 250, minus 200 for RDR would have been good. To be honest with you, I feel like that would have been. I feel like it's closer because RDR is making that jump up, and Roman's been there for a minute. So, whereas Roman, wait, did Roman move up too?
He did in like the last few years, I believe,
Okay,
or is it first fight coming up?
is his first fight coming up?
Is it? Let's see what his last one was. CLD. Yeah, this is his first fight coming up as
Oh, so
well.
they
Goddamn.
both.
They both jumped up weight.
Oh shit! So this
See, I did
is.
not know that.
I didn't know that either. I thought Roman, for some odd reason, Roman's been a light heavyweight for me. I don't remember, but
No,
yeah.
same.
All right. So actually, I take everything back. I feel like this should be a pick'em fight because they're both coming up. Um. Yeah. I don't know. I like. I mean, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go over 1.5, but I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take RDR by decision. Over
I
one
mean,
and a
I
half.
agree with a lot of your takes there. How you saying that the odds shouldn't be as wide. I agree with that. I feel like this is a closer fight than the bettors think. Though you said that that Roman has better sub game, and I just don't agree with that. I
No, I
think
didn't
if you
say you
put
had
them
better sub. I didn't say you had better
or
sub
the
game.
grappling or something.
No, I said RDR has better grappling.
Okay, yeah, okay. I was
Yeah.
about to say, I feel like if you put
No,
them both in just like
no.
that type of rule set, I think Rayner gets them every day of the week.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Um,
he can hang with him with grappling. He's not better than him, but I'm pretty sure he can deny takedowns. He can deny the positions. But I'm pretty sure RDR will tire him out to he set something up. But I say he can hang with him grappling.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I just think that Rayner does a better job of once the fights hit the ground is to actually land shots. So he's not the type to purely hunt subs, which
Yeah,
Roman is. He's a submission guy. I think that does a really good job of landing shots from top and even sneaking in stuff from bottom to create a scramble to get back up. And you kind of touched on it. I think that the Robert win eclipses any other win that he has because Roman's best win is what, like the Holland win, maybe.
and since then he's been
Vittori
and
or
since then he's
Manson.
been losing.
Yeah, so I mean, I just feel like Rayner has way better win. I mean, I even think if you look at it, Bo is a better win than a lot of Roman's wins.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that Rayner's kind of set up to win this one. Roman's really old now. Oh, not like really old, but I think he's like 38, 39. If I get an age check on that while I'm yapping. But yeah, with Rayner when he came in from one, because I remember I watched him in one. Because when Mighty Mouse was there, I tuned in.
Hmm.
Now that Mighty Mouse left, I don't really watch one FC like that. But I just remember this guy was a beast. And then when he came over, I was really excited. Looked good. But then he kind of like he robbed himself in the sense that he fought like 5 or 4 times within a year, and that's when he really started to go downhill. This longer break he's had, I think, is good, especially moving up weight. And even then, I feel like to cut down to that weight class, he was doing a lot of harm to himself. Like if you remember when he would come out to fight, it's like his ribs were poking out of his
Hmm.
body. Like he just had a very weird build.
Yeah.
He looked really drained. So yeah, I think that Rayner's just going to do better in positions. I think he'll be stronger in the clinch. I think if he gets on top of Roman, he'll be doing a better job of landing the shots to actually win the fight, scoring points. Roman doesn't really do a good job of scoring points. He just kind of stands that range and waits for you to do anything. Like he's not the type to go first. Um, yeah, I mean, this is a fight that I'm very excited for. I think that Rayner's might be my lock of the card, if I'm being honest with you. Just because Roman, like, I don't really put a lot of stock into Roman. And if we see the Rayner that I know from ONE FC when he competed at this weight class, this is a walk in the park for him.
The featured bout
Oh,
of the what you call it or the co-main. I mean, you can
Co-main,
call
yep,
it
yep.
call it featured or co-main. Who really matters? We have Sergey Spivak versus Vitor Petrino. So
Hmm.
I'm gonna let Ferg go off because Ferg is just about to go off. I had to settle him down real quick.
I mean, I'm not even mad about it. I just think it's free money. Petrino, he got subbed by Smith. Okay, He shot in on Smith. It was sloppy, and Smith just got him with the choke.
Talk about don't talk about my fucking family.
You're
don't
attacking my
don't
family,
attack
Smith.
my
Yeah.
family, Anthony Smith.
And then since he's moved up, I'm just going to take a peek at his wins here. Okay,
Asplin.
he beat Lane. A lot of people beat Lane.
Everyone beats
The
Lane.
Peterson win, actually a very good win because I rate him a little bit. And
Asplin.
at Asplund, the decision. Asplund, I don't think is ranked at all. I don't think he'll ever be ranked, to be
I
honest.
think he will
Actually,
be.
in this division, he could be like ranked top 15.
He's
But
heavyweight.
Spivak has fought in the who's who's. He has fought in Gon and Waldo and Almeida and Lewis and Tom, dude. He's fought in fucking Tom. Um,
I think they
and
give
his
they
last
gave Vitor it because Vitor has been on a nice low run since moving up. You know,
three fight streak. I mean, it makes
yeah.
sense. Get some movement going in the division, but Spivak looked incredible in his last win. The Delija win. That's the guy that trains with Tom. I'm pretty sure. I think it's Ante Delija who trains with Tom. Could be mistaken, but Delija had a lot of hype coming in, and Spivak just did his thing, got a decision win. He looked strong. He looked good on the ground. He looked hard to control. Um, he kind of was known as like a Sambo type of guy when he came in. I believe in the games he is still like when they list the fighters like oh you're a pressure box or whatever whatever. His is a Sambo style fighter, I believe. At least in 4 and 5 it was. Um, that with that, I just think that on the feet, he's going to have the power. Petrino, I think, might have the better kicking game, and that's about it. Petrino's going to look for subs on this guy and look to kick him. I think that's his path to win. Uh, I just don't think he's going to get the chance to do that. I think he's just going to get walked down and I wouldn't say blobbed because he does have some skill, but I think he's going to get just kind of controlled and not be able to throw his kicks. He has a really good teep kick. Like that's something to say about him. Petrino's teep is incredible for me. It's just especially in the higher weights. It's very snappy, and he covers a lot of ground with it.
I think
But we saw
Petrino
this
coming
guy.
in at 250 is insane.
That is great because this is his last one. I think he was like 238.
Yeah, like why'd you put on weight, bro? Like
Well, I think he put on weight because he wants to take this to the ground. And in order to be able to wrestle a bigger guy, you kind of have to be heavier. But I
I
just don't think it's
understand.
going to work for him.
Nah. You could have just you could have just stayed, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I'd have just came in at least like 235,
I mean, I
240
would have came
max.
in at like at like Gon size, like 245, something like that.
Yeah, somewhere around there. 250 is
But yeah,
insane.
I just don't get these odds.
Like I said,
Yeah,
he's been on a streak, so I mean, you kind of want to give him that. And I don't know when Sergey's last fight was. I can look it up
earlier
real
this
quick.
year,
Earlier this year. Oh, so they both really okay. So
the
they
Delijo win, which was I think a really good win. He looked very good in that fight. Especially, I think he was a dog in that fight too, and he looked really good.
So I'm gonna take Spivak. I'm gonna take him by either TKO or points.
I agree there. I think we're not really going to see a submission in this one. Uh,
Nah,
both guys are really good of getting out of chokes, minus the Smith loss. That was kind of that's. I don't want to say it's a fluke, but I just think if him and Smith fought 10 times, he was probably winning more than half of them.
he beat the
Like
shit out of Smith.
you would think. Yeah, I mean I agree with you. I think this one's if it is a finish, it's going to be with like on the feet, with hands. I don't think we're going to see much kicks to the head in this one.
Mm.
I think most of the kicks they're going to be thrown are going to be like lower calf kicks and maybe some teeps. Yeah, I really don't see this one. I just don't see how Petrino can win this one without getting a sub. I just don't think he's going to do it.
Main event time. We have Fluffy Anthony Hernandez versus RoboCop Gregory Rodriguez. Um,
Banger.
this is probably going to be the best fight of the night. Fight of the night. I'm calling it fight of the night. I am going to say this ain't going 5 rounds. So please don't look for it to go 5 rounds. I think this ends in 3, 4 max, early 4. But I feel like this is ending in 3. And I'm going to go underdog. I am taking RoboCop.
Hell yeah, dude. I was hoping you would, because
I'm
I am
taking
too.
RoboCop. I feel like he's going to take the route that Strickland did, and he is going to hurt the body of Fluffy Hernandez. Unless Hernandez watched his tape against Strickland and is going to try to prevent that, but his his Achilles heel is like how DC Achilles heel is. It's the body shots.
Yeah.
He was getting lit
Chinny
the
to the
fuck up.
body.
Yeah, chinning to the body. So if Gregory can pressure him, get him in a clinch a little bit, don't try to shoot for a takedown, and look to not get taken down by Hernandez, and land some dirty boxing and some shots to the body, some knees, or he just teeps, goes body head or whatever. I feel like Rodriguez can get him out of there within 3. Um, like I said, I'm taking Rodriguez by TKO. I feel like he's gonna go to the body, set up something up top, and he's gonna get him.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I just think he's actually gonna like cold him. I think this is a terrible matchup. Just based on the styles. I believe what G Rod's a 8-time IGBBF, like the Jiu Jitsu League champion, whatever that or like league is. And it's we all know how when Fluffy fights, we all know what he wants to do. He wants to make it a scrap and get you down and get you gassed out,
Mm-hmm.
which is all great. But in this fight, he's not going to be able to get him down and just play it safe and transition from position to positions, kind of flow on top of him,
Mm-hmm.
as he likes to do. G Rod's not going to allow that to happen. And again, dude, I think the striking, it's close, but I do think that Fluffy is worse on the feet. G Rod packs a hell of a punch.
Mm.
His striking isn't the type of striking where I would say there's a word for it, where he's mixing stuff up like low kick, jab, like jab, kick, kick to the head. He's very much a
Funky.
boxer. Yeah, yeah, he's very rooted in his boxing. Like that's his bread and butter and his submissions. Um, with Fluffy, I think the only way he really wins this fight is if he gasses him out, which, I mean, it could happen.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I think this fight will be kind of close, but yeah, I just think this is going to be a bad night for him. I think that Fluffy's not going to find a lot of shots that work on the feet for him. And if he does shoot to get him to the ground, I feel like it's going to be an even type of scramble, or he might even get subbed with something. Yeah, man. I just think this fight's gonna stay on the feet, and G Rod's gonna put him out with something crazy. Like
Nine
you've seen
first round
how he did
finishes.
Jack.
Yeah.
He did
For
Jack terrible.
he did Ferreira terrible.
Yeah, he did.
That was
And
earlier this
Fluffy does
year.
not have the power, I think, to crack his chin. Because I mean, we've seen him get put out, of course, but Fluffy's not a power puncher. Um, and I think all this training with Sean he's doing, it's cool. You know, it's cool to train with the champion. You just fought him, whatever, whatever.
That
That's like a
bodied
really
you.
cool thing to see. Yeah, he did body him. But I don't know if you saw this. He said the sparring rounds they did was all boxing and kicking. Like there was no grappling involved in the sparring rounds. And I think if you're going to be taking
I
this type
guess
of fight,
he's trying to take Strickland's flow, but
yeah, he's trying to learn from, which is smart. But to prepare for this fight against a guy who's a wizard on the ground with a lot of power, I feel like the camp really should be put more into staying safe with teep kicks and range striking rather than going to war with Sean for 25 minutes.
yeah.
Um, yeah, man, I just don't know. I mean, again, obviously, I think this fight's going to be close, but I agree with you. I'm going to take the dog by finish.
Take the fucking dog to hell. We're taking RoboCop. So, yeah, this is going to be a good card. I'm not lying. This is actually, even though I don't, like I said, I'm starting to learn a lot more people, and I'm starting to, get some people that I liked and watch. So hopefully this card is just like the ones that, the other people I didn't see. Like, I became a fan of, what's the dude from the last card I said? The Brazilian dude. Oh, he fought the other Brazilian guy.
Lucas Fernando.
Yeah, Lucas Hernandez. I became a fan of him.
Yeah,
Like
dude, same.
amazing.
He's a freak.
It was amazing. Like watching him strike was poetry in motion. It was amazing. Hopefully we can see
Snappy
him.
kicks.
Yeah, so hopefully we can see him. Fight some guys that were either in the top 15 or who's in contention to go into the top 15 or top 10. Like I would like to see Fernando fight again because that was what he put on was a masterpiece, honestly. So yeah, hopefully I get. I know some people on this card, so it's not like I don't know anyone. I know some people on this card, but for those who I don't, hopefully they show me something that I get invested in watching them more. I'm not going to disrespect them, but some fighters you just don't want to watch fight anymore. So yeah,
Mm.
hopefully it's like that. Uh, yeah, it's gonna be a good card. So I'm predictions for the card. I'm going prelims. It's looking like there's a lot of contenders on here, and there is some guys like Kennedy and Shamil and Jones and oh no, not Jones. My fault. Padilla and Nasrat who do can put on shows like that. So and you saying Wes Schultz and McVeigh. Uh,
Oh yeah, it's gonna
I'm
be a
gonna
banger.
take your heat on that one. So I'm gonna say prelims. I'm gonna give it a B plus pre. Well, yeah, pre grade. I'm gonna give them a B plus for the main card because they have a lot of not even just the names but the fights that are going on. I'm gonna project this to be an A plus.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like in terms of fight night cards, this is definitely a premier one. The main card is outside of that first fight, the Judice and Jazila. I think the other four fights are phenomenal. The Mason Jones fight is going to be a banger. Um, the featured, the co-main, the main are all going to be great fights. Yeah, I would honestly, in terms of fight night cards, this is a B plus main event. The prelims probably a B. Is there any fights outside of the main event where you're like, this is one that like you're excited for? Like, is there
Uh,
anything like out of this whole card besides the main? What are like the one or two that you're eyeing up?
I'm eyeing up Padilla versus Nasrat.
Mm.
And like I said, I'm taking your heat on Schultz and McVeigh. So
Yeah,
those
that
are the
one's
two.
gonna be sick.
So those are the two outside of the main event. And low key, I'm gonna give RDR and Dolize just to see because they're both moved up. So those three. So I'm
Yeah,
going
I
with
mean,
those
for
three.
me, you kind of said them. Though I will add, I'm very hyped to see Went fight just based off the contender series that he
Mm.
put on. That performance wasn't really a long performance, but dude, this guy is a freak. Let's just hope that he doesn't gas out and look dumb in
Yeah.
this fight and make me look dumb. But yeah, he is. I am very excited to see what he can do.
All right. So that is the end of our little lightning kind of lightning. We didn't go lightning, but it's okay.
Quick enough, quick
Quick,
enough.
quick enough. Yeah. So fight night, RoboCop versus Fluffy Hernandez. Going to be a good card. Like I said, I projected it. The card overall, I think I'm gonna give projected to be an A. But yeah, like I said, I'm excited. Like when Ferg was asking, I'm excited for three fights to see what happens. And yeah, I don't really have anything else. Yeah, we will be back hopefully Monday, Tuesday to the after not the after show, but the post fights breakdown to have them done. It's an early card, so you probably can get that done early. So
Is
yeah,
it a early card?
yeah, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is the start time for the main card.
Oh, okay, okay.
So
That's not
probably,
bad.
possibly, it's a
It'll
possible.
probably run till 12 o'clock, dude. You know that they put ads.
Fucking ads.
Them
But
greedy
yeah,
bastards.
yeah. So yeah, I have anything else? Find us on IG again, Ferg and the Casual Unk. Ferg has the TikTok. I did place that in the description as well. So Ferg, you want to tell them the TikTok?
I forget the name. I think it's
Ferg
Ferg X
X
Unk,
Unk.
I believe, right?
Our TikTok Ferg X
Yeah, I
Unk.
mean, a lot of the stuff was taken.
Yeah.
And also, I will say they did not allow me to put a space between the names, so I couldn't do like Ferg and the cat. Like I just couldn't do it. I couldn't even put the fucking at or the and sign.
Yeah, they
So
didn't
I just
allow
had to do
signs.
the X
X.
as in like
That's
times. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
that's close to fucking enough. So yeah, catch us
Yeah.
on there as well. We do our picks. We post them. We do post our picks. I'm gonna start posting them as well for shorts for not shorts but reels. So you can take them. Uh, yeah. So Ferg will be doing that with our TikTok as well as some clips that we clip from our shows and whatever. So yeah. So if you want to see it there, you can see it there on IG Ferg and the Casual Unk and TikTok Ferg X Unk. And we will see y'all back here on probably the 23rd, 24th, around there. Fight
Mhm.
Night's the 22nd. So we will see y'all there. Also, we will be doing the videos. I know we keep saying that, but we do have videos that we're going to do for the reaction and everything else. And we will set up Ferg to do UFC 6 The Legacy. We will see what happens with that because, again, I've done it. We're going to see if Ferg likes it.
I'm pretty hyped for it. And then when we do react to the videos, I think it'd be kind of a cool dynamic to have us in person with each other. So we could put like a camera up and just kind of like watch them together. That way we're not watching them over a monitor. So that's something we're gonna have to link up.
Yes, we will have
Try it
to.
out.
We will have to figure out times that we can, but if not, we would probably do it over the laptop so y'all can see. Either
We'll try
or,
it
we
out.
would do that. We'll try it out. Anything. So yeah, we will see y'all again on after the post fight breakdown. We will see y'all. So till we meet again, you will not see my fucking camera looking like this crazy. So yeah, till we meet again, right here.